Hey man, what it is? This is Dame, and I am your host, and this is by any means. There go the Cash App, $ Dean by any means. There go the PayPal at Dean by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say, right? I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It's much, much, much appreciated. Hey, you right there. Listen, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't be eavesdropping. You hear me? Don't be eavesdropping. You hear me? Yeah, I'm just saying, don't be eavesdropping. Hit that like button. You feel me? I'm bull for real. Let's go. Um, yeah, that's literally all the promotional companies, people. What you gonna do when 50K all you do? You gonna have a fight with Sandor Martin and ain't nobody gonna want to bid on it. Let's talk about it. 40 mil bill, what they call them. Y'all see that 40 mil that he said Eddie Hearn had and that 20 mil that they had. Y'all see that was a lie now. Devin fans that argue with me in YouTube channels that said I was a fanboy. If you understand, type understand. Will y'all come and apologize, please? 40 mil bill is what they call them. Y'all heard Oscar De La Hoya, right? Yeah, Oscar. Yeah. I'm gonna use my Charleston White. Y'all already know. Yeah. Oscar De La Hoya said that Devin Haney don't sell. No, actually, what he said is, "F you, you don't sell." So let me get that straight. Al Heyman ain't bid on it, so we already know what Al think. I'm put him to the side. That's PBC. Um, Eddie Hearn said before the Ryan fight that he wasn't going to lose money on Devin, which would mean that Eddie Hearn would never say he would lose money on Canelo and certain other people, but he would lose money on Devin, which would mean that Devin can't be a star because promotional companies don't lose money on stars. That's too. So Eddie Hearn said before the Ryan fight that he wasn't purchasing that fight. Yeah, that's two. But he had 20 mil for gervontadavis and everything. Yeah, I just want y'all to think about that too while I say that. Yeah, think about that. Yeah, Bob Arum did buy the fight, but for such a low number that Devin Haney felt disrespected and said he wanted to retire. Oh yeah, Bob said it when Devin left the first time that Devin Haney's not a star and don't generate money like that. Yeah, Bob did say that way back. So that's Bob. Yeah, Eddie, Bob, Oscar, Al. Ain't that the PBC, the Zone Matchroom? Because Eddie Hearn, well, you could say both of them. Top ranking Golden Boy, right? They probably the top four. You could throw Floyd Mayweather's in there, Mayweather's promotions if you want to, and DHP. But then again, now that gets even worse. So I don't think you want to go there. FYBJ Main. Let's start there. Are they fanboys, y'all? Because only one person was right. I'm pretty sure Eddie Hearn and all of them may call each other and collude against Devin Haney. So I need to know. I've been telling y'all he's not a fan. I mean, he's not a star. Me and plenty others. Shout out to all the content creators that also agree with me. And has been pushing the same type of content. And I hate to say pushing content because it's just they pushing the truth. It was just the truth. Devin Haney is not a star. Gervontadavis ain't got to do nothing, Devin Haney said. Is that not more clear now than ever? I just want to know, people, is that not more clear now than ever, especially after June 15th? Dean just want to know, yo. I just want to know. I'm just a Philly Chester bull. I don't know. I mean, I'm a very intelligent guy, but I just be thinking I be tripping sometimes. You see what I'm saying? I be all these college educated people and people are supposed to have businesses and properties and all that stuff they be capping about. They supposed to be so intelligent, but meanwhile, they out here pushing stuff that is just completely not true. That Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see in a room in the world's darkest room. Devin Haney is not a star. Do Gervontadavis got to do what Devin Haney say? He got to go up to 140 and go to San Francisco to fighting now. Who is Devin Haney? Well, we got to answer because all the promotional companies had the opportunity to show you who he is. Don't argue with me. I don't bid on fights. I don't got a promotional company. They do. I didn't call Al Heyman up and tell him not to bid on the boy fight. I ain't call Bob up and tell him to buy it for 2.5 mil. I ain't call Eddie up and tell him to say before the Ryan fight he wasn't doing it either. That's why Devin Haney's going to lose this case. Because the main person he's mad that didn't bid on the fight was the person that was supposed to be promoting him, which is Eddie Hearn. But his problem is Eddie Hearn already came out publicly and said he wasn't buying that fight and that his market value wasn't that high prior to the Ryan fight, prior to any of us knowing about PEDs or Devin Haney getting beat up. Al Heyman, you already know what he said. And Oscar De La Hoya gave you the F-bomb. Let's start there. Let me use my Chicago dudes language. Let's start there. I'm just saying. Oscar De La Hoya gave you the middle finger. I'm just saying, my guy, I ain't telling him to do that. What happened to face of boxing? I have never seen a guy be the face of boxing and the highest he could get somebody to bid is 2.4 million on this fight. May the church say amen. Somebody, one of my subscribers said, Dean, have you ever preached at a church? Because you sound like, you just be sounding like you be preaching the gospel, like you preached at a church. I said, no, I just be telling the gospel. I just be talking to the choir. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just sit back and be entertained. Didn't I tell y'all they ain't proved me wrong about nothing on YouTube yet? They haven't proved me wrong. I've gotten it wrong and came up here and told y'all that I was wrong loudly and proudly, something that they would never do. That's why they still haven't proven me wrong about nothing on YouTube yet. Because I told y'all when they wrong, they're going to move a certain way. These YouTube channels, when I'm wrong, I'm going to move a certain way. And if you go watch on Twitter right now, somebody has got drastically exposed. You know, for 1 minute saying that Gervontadavis is unstoppable and Devin Haney, that's a terrible matchup for Devin Haney. To the next minute, you know, Devin Haney, Gervontadavis is everything under the sun, and Devin Haney is, the face of boxing. But that's why they don't like me, y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all saw all this stuff on Twitter. I ain't got to say it. And I ain't only going to say it because that man ain't never did nothing to me, so I ain't going to do nothing to that man. But what I won't do is what I got to tell y'all all the time. I won't lie for him. I won't save him. I don't tell these guys this. You got to listen, man. Live with what you say. You better delete those recordings on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? People are detectives out here. I had to tell a shorty I was dealing with. Don't be commenting and everything. Because if I post a picture with you, man, there's FBI investigators out here. I mean, man, listen here. They'll put 2 and 2 together. What you gonna do when 50K all you do? You gonna call YouTube channels up and get them on your payroll. $40 million bill, what they call them. You know, shout out to Bubba Dub, you hear what I'm saying? You know, taking my slogan, gonna have the whole world thinking his slogan. Woo! I told y'all, man, we coming to cook. I don't do nothing but come here to give y'all the gospel and give y'all that real. All I know is that Dean been telling y'all that this was going to happen. I tried to save y'all, Devin Haney fans. I told you to stop. Woke sports fan, John Norrie, all my guys that be on knockout boxing panels. I tried to tell you, didn't I? Frequent flyer, my fellow brother, my fellow Philly brother. Didn't I tell you to stop? What's done in the dark gonna come to the light. I gotta expose it. My bad. Jonathan and Joseph. I called the promotional companies up and told them to do this to prove to everybody that Devin Haney was never who y'all said he was. Gervonta only sold 250,000. He doing numbers close to Devin. Dean, you don't know what Gervontadavis gonna sell. I remember asking Bill Haney, is it fair to compare Gervontadavis and Devin Haney? Because a lot of people be talking about Devin Haney is on Gervontadavis's level and Gervontadavis need to concede to him and negotiate on his terms, and Devin could tell him what he can and can't do. Bill Haney sat up there and told me you can compare them after that Frank Martin fight and Ryan Garcia fight. Hey, Bill, I ain't even gotta do that. All I gotta do is compare all the major boxing promotional companies that actually put on boxing, and they said it all. They crushed all y'all whole narrative. Al Heyman, Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, Eddie Hearn. Don't argue with me. Be mad at them. They the fanboys. Eddie Hearn said that he gonna lose money. Who can take a shot at Devin worse than that? Eddie Hearn, a promoter, sat up there and said that he will lose money on Devin Haney. That sound like, let me say that. Let me come out there and say that. Y'all say I'm the biggest fanboy and hater ever. He's directly affecting Devin Haney's pockets. Directly. Me and my fellow YouTube content creators, we can't do that. We don't do that. We don't got that type of power. We ain't got Bob Arum type of power. I'm just saying, I ain't tell Al Heyman not to come to the table. Y'all said he was a star. People that are stars, promotional companies fight over. Let Gervontadavis go to a purse bid. It'll be the biggest purse bid in history. But Al Heyman would never let that happen. Or if Gervontadavis left to go to another promotional company, they would put a number up so high that he wouldn't turn it down and it wouldn't go to purse bid anyway. He would just sign somewhere else. See, when you actually are what you say you are, a superstar, you'll have no fear. The camera's here and the lights are on and they want to know. Hey, a little 2-1 crew. So they can tell you go too. Y'all earned this. What? I'm wrong? Y'all argue with me on panels on Knockout Channel for 4 months straight. So much so when I went on Knockout Channel last time, he couldn't do nothing but laugh. And Knockout be trying to be stoic and trying to, because he be doing his thug thistle. He be trying to be dead up with y'all. But he knew this was just that ridiculous. He couldn't even. He felt bad for you. You know it's bad when people who've been trying to tell you this wind up feeling bad for you. Damn, Devin. Y'all the real Devin Haney haters. Y'all are the real Devin Haney haters. You know why? I was talking to a shorty, man, and I was telling her, like, she always want to be there for her folks and for her peoples and all that. But people get relying on that. And then they don't look out for her just the same way. And the reason why I was saying that, when you're actually harming somebody, when you enable them, y'all enabled Devin Haney. Y'all really had Devin Haney thinking he was a star. Y'all really had Devin Haney thinking he was the face of boxing. Y'all really had Devin Haney thinking he was something that he wasn't. You enabled him. Now he really thinks that and don't know how to move throughout life because his ego is so hurt. His pride is so hurt that he wants to retire and take Ryan Garcia to court. His pride is so hurt that he dropped his belt. You enabled that young man. Unfortunately. And when you enable people thinking that you looking out for them, thinking that you building them up, thinking that you helping his career, Devin Haney fans, Devin Haney YouTube channels, you was hurting him the whole time. And shout out to Fanon, because Fanon probably has said this over 1,000 times. Y'all killing Devin Haney, man. Y'all are hurting Devin Haney. I just sat back and watched it do it and told y'all, while y'all do it, I'm going to do this. You earned it. Get what you deserve. Devin Haney fans, ain't that what y'all believe in? People, they should get what he was a mandatory. He earned the Lomachenko fight. That's what y'all told me, right? Y'all earned this ether. Yep. And I'm here to give it to you. Revenge is best served cold. And I'm a cold mother. Shut your mouth. Y'all know what this is, right? Game by any means. And I holla at y'all.